Hey, we're getting the transmission from Chief Miyako. Everyone's at the command center already, so you better hurry.
Oh, there he is.
Now that all of you are here, let's begin.
Okay, I'll patch her through.
Good evening to all of you in the Nagoya branch.
Do not bother with formalities. We have questions, and we want them answered. Tell me what you know about the astrolabe, and about Alcor. Where are you keeping him?
I have no obligation to answer that question. I will only say that he is safe for the time being.
Alright, that's good to hear. Any chance you'll just give him back?
No, that is something I simply cannot do.
Okay, back to the astrolabe then. You said its functions will remain shut down even after Arcturus' defeat. What did you mean?
I meant exactly what I said. Even should you slay Arcturus, the astrolabe would not reactivate. This is because there is no rightful administrator. No, Alcor is not an administrator.
Why the heck not? He took his place on the heavenly throne. Besides, he already managed to work the Akashic record so that we could regress the world. Twice!
He is insufficient to become an administrator. Therefore, he would not be capable of reactivating the astrolabe.
Then, how do we reactivate it?
If Arcturus had succeeded in taking the heavenly throne, that would have reactivated the astrolabe.
But Arcturus was trying to destroy mankind. We can't allow something like that to become administrator.
Yes, I agree. Allowing Arcturus control of the astrolabe would have been unthinkable. However, if we wish to restore the parts of this world that have been devoured by the void, we require the astrolabe.
Chief Miyako, you speak as if you have such means. Do you have another way to reactivate the astrolabe?
We need to create a true administrator, preferably one that won't attack mankind.
Create an administrator? Is that even possible?
It certainly is.
How?
My plan at its fruition will make Alcor into an administrator, with the right to sit upon the heavenly throne. To achieve that, I will require the cooperation of all 13 of you.
Did you lock up the Triangulum for the same reason? That's why the void's still spreading. Because you won't just destroy them!
I can see how you would come to that conclusion, but your speculation is just that. The void has not stopped because there is no administrator upon the heavenly throne. Its current spread is unrelated to the Triangulum, now that their functions have ceased. I have been keeping the Triangulum in a near-sleep state because I intend to make them swords.
Swords? Are you going to fight someone?
The swords are the servants of the administrator. They carry out its will. Polaris had the Septentrions, and Arcturus had Denebula and Spica. Alcor was not recognized as a legitimate administrator. He had no swords to command. If we repurpose the Triangulum to become his swords, he will truly be able to claim the title of administrator.
You can do that?
Only if the 13 of you cooperate.
Now, when you keep saying cooperate, what does that entail exactly? I should probably tell you that I may have to sit out any strenuous activity this could involve.
I need all of you to become part of a device that will turn Alcor into the administrator.
Part of a device? What does that even mean?
Once you become one with the device, your consciousness will cease to be. All sensation, thought, and physical activity will be halted, and you will remain suspended in a state very close to death.
What? That's... Oh, man.
No way!
How long would we have to stay a part of this device?
If you truly wish for peace, for all eternity.
Right. You're taking this joke way too far, Miyako-chan.
I am sorry to say this is no jest. There is no other way to save this world. Once you enter the device and Alcor becomes the rightful administrator, the astrolabe will reactivate. At that point, he will use the astrolabe to regress the world once more, returning it to a state before this destruction began. As long as Alcor remains administrator, there would be no threat from others, such as Polaris or Arcturus. There will be peace once and for all. And the only ones capable of fulfilling that role, becoming one with the device, are the 13 of you.
We're the only ones? Why?
It is the mandate of Providence. I am unsure how much you are aware of regarding the administrator and the astrolabe. But as the ones who defeated Polaris, only you have the right to activate it.
Because we have administrative authority.
Administrative authority? What's that?
I'll explain later. All you need to know for now is that the 13 of us are necessary to use the astrolabe again.
Yes, all 13 of your lives must be sacrificed for the reactivation of the astrolabe. And I too shall sacrifice myself to see this plan fulfilled.
You too? And why is that?
Because my existence in this world is unnatural.
What do you mean?
Now that my brother has returned to this world, I should not be. I am an anomalous existence. If I remain, there is a chance the astrolabe will not reactivate. In order to safeguard mankind, I must be sacrificed as well.
Miss Miyako, you're okay with that? How can you speak of sacrificing yourself without hesitation, without fear?
It is because I am Miyako Hotsuin. I am humanity's guardian and shield, the head of the Hotsuin family. It is not only for the sake of my duty. I wish to protect humanity. I wish to see them live in peace and prosper. We all know someone whom we wish to protect. Friends, family. Please, you must understand.
But even if it is to save humanity, it shouldn't require a sacrifice. It shouldn't come at such a cost. Miss Miyako, just as you hold humanity dear to your heart, there are many who hold you dear the same way.
You're so strange. Most people would be angry or in denial with all this talk. Yet, it seems as though you are more concerned for my well-being than your own.
Of course we don't want to die, but we don't want anyone else to have to die either. Which is why we don't want you to sacrifice yourself. We will do everything we can to stop it.
Alas, there is no other way to save this world. My plan will ensure the most lives saved for a small sacrifice. I wish to protect the people of this world. And I believe in you. I know that you will come to understand me and agree. I will contact you tomorrow morning to hear your answer. Farewell.
Hold on. How do we know you're telling the truth about any of this?
You will just have to trust in me. It is all I can ask of you.
So, to save the world, we have to die.
This is way too big of a decision to make right now. And besides, we don't know if we trust what Miyako-chan has to say on the subject, yeah?
At least her explanation of the Triangulum makes sense. If Falcor were not a rightful administrator... It does stand to reason that Arcturus would appear to replace him. I feel there is a great deal of truth in what she told us just now.
Then, if we don't do what Miyako-chan says, we won't be able to use the astrolabe. Ever. The world will just end up swallowed by the void, and we're finished.
I suppose we should agree on our answer by tomorrow morning, then. You are all dismissed. Try to get some sleep.
Just go find me some Frank Hertz tubes. You can find them lying around anywhere. Go fetch me some real quick. Shoo, shoo!
Well, I would, but we don't have time for that right now.
Come on, Mako. Pretty please. Oh, hey there.
Oh, hi. Could you do me a big favor and talk some sense into her? She's being selfish and she won't listen.
Huh? Stop what? I have no idea what you're talking about, and I'm not going to stop.
Honestly, you're hopeless.
Fumi, may I have a moment?
Hey, Otome. Why the serious look?
You took saline from the examination room, didn't you?
Oh, that? I'm gonna use it for an experiment. It's important for after I extract the test subject's brain.
Brain?
Don't worry, it's not human.
Anyways, there are people who really need it. Please be sure to return it. Oh, and Fumi, you haven't eaten yet, have you?
Give me a break. I'm on a roll right now, so let me experiment.
Unacceptable. You'll get sick right when we need you the most if you keep this up.
Just one more day, then I'll eat or whatever.
Fumi?
But if I stop now, human progress may fall behind by 3,000 years.
What was that?
4,000 years? Ugh, fine. I just have to eat something, right? Can't keep living unless it takes in nutrients. What kind of stupid body is this? If my research falls behind because of this, you're going to have to apologize to all mankind, Otome.
Well, mankind will just have to wait. Off you go.
Thanks, Otome. Even Fumi can't say no to you. Well, I must get back to patrol.
Take care, Mako. That Fumi. Always causing trouble. Why, thank you. I'll become a ferocious demon if I have to in order to keep everybody healthy. Oh, I guess demon is a bit too close for comfort for us, huh? You be sure to tell me if you don't feel well, okay? I'm okay, just a bit anemic. I guess I'm a little tired. Everybody else is probably tired too. This is when doctors need to be at the top of their game. I should get going. I need to make sure Fumi's really eating. Hey, it's you. Just hold on a moment. I'm taking these medical supplies to... Oh. Sorry, I must have lost my footing. I think so. Maybe I've been pushing myself a little too hard lately. I could usually carry stuff like this, no problem, but... You're right. I really should. I guess being a doctor and a demon tamer is taking quite a toll on me. I know a doctor's health is top priority, but... Why have I been pushing myself so hard? Oh, that might be it. When Koharu was my daughter, I could draw the line because I didn't want to leave her alone. Now that I don't have that, I feel I shouldn't stop working. Ever. To me, she was home. But now...
What's wrong, you two?
Oh, Mako.
Otome, are you all right? You look awfully pale. What?
I think I just pushed myself a little too hard. Sorry to trouble you.
I'm so sorry, Otome.
Lift your head, Mako. There's nothing to be sorry about.
No, it's my fault for not realizing there was something wrong until now. Especially since we can only keep fighting because we have your support.
Mako.
I want you to tell me when you're troubled or scared or worried. Don't ever hold back. I'm your comrade and your friend.
Thank you, Mako. I will. I promise.
Well said, Mako. I can't improve, so ditto.
Huh? Fumi?
I'll help you carry things, all sorts of things. I'll start by taking this one. You can grab that heavy-looking one, Mako.
You're helping? Are you feeling all right, Fumi?
You're the one that's not feeling well. I'm not so heartless that I'd make you carry things while you're sick, Otome. I know. Drink some of this and get your energy up. It's theoretically the best.
Thanks.
Come on, Mako. Chop chop. Otome, you stay here and rest a bit.
I'm coming! Bye, you two. I'll leave Otome in your hands.
You're right. I have wonderful friends. Thanks. I'm okay now. I should be more careful, so I can always be there to help my incredible friends. I'm feeling a little better now. I think I'll have this miso vitan drink and take a break.
Come on, Detective Kuriki. I'm living an honest life now. I swear.
Never mind this idiot, Detective. The real question is, have you gotten yourself a nice chick yet, huh?
I have no need for that kind of comfort. I've got my justice. Enough about that. I'm counting on you guys, all right? All for one!
One for all. Leave it to us, sir. We'll tell the other guys too. We won't let you down. Take care of yourself, Detective.
Will do. Thanks, guys. Not quite friends, more like comrades that share the same willpower. They weren't always like that, though. When I was still a rookie wearing the blue, I was able to get them back on the straight and narrow. They used to be punks and hooligans, but I kept trying to get through to them. It was my sincerity that finally... They've got good hearts. They were just a little inelegant. I guess we do share some traits. That's why I couldn't give up on them. They might not know it, but those guys were part of my resistance in the previous world. They can use the summoning app in this world too. That's why I asked them to protect those who can't protect themselves. I can't defend everybody on my... I fought alongside them. I can vouch for their strength. It's strange. I formed ties in this world to those that fought by my side in the previous. We might be the only ones who inherited our memories, but those guys may still have echoes of their experiences. Maybe all of humanity does. If that's so, we're not the only ones fighting for this world. If we work as one, humans can overcome anything. So let's do our best to protect this world. I'll be going. There are others I still need to visit.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ronaldo.
Don't apologize. You fought valiantly. Rest now. All you have to do is focus on getting better.
Ronaldo, it's getting bad out there. Who knows what they're gonna throw at us next time? There's more and more demons every day. We're barely holding out as it is. We don't have enough tamers to hold them back. Here, let me take it.
Damn! Oh, it's you. I didn't know you were there. We just had to fight off a horde of... We're losing tamers left and right. Our numbers are dwindling. If this keeps up, we won't be able to hold them back much longer. They're the enemy. Although, if we were to form an alliance, we may be able to protect more innocents. No, wait! That's it! We should go to Gyps! We all want to protect people. It shouldn't matter if we're friend or foe. But, would they agree to help if I asked them? You got a point. I have to try. I am Ronaldo Kuriki, and I have devoted myself to justice, and that justice will win them over. I'll do my best to protect peace and defend the weak. Thank you. You have cleared away my doubt. I'll talk to the Gyps agents immediately. This must be my battle from here on. You're as big a fool as I am. Let's go. Please, I beg of you.
Why come to Gyps with this?
We can't defend everybody on our own. Lend us your strength.
What did you say?
Lend us your strength. If all our tamers, gyps, and civilians work together, we'd be able to protect even more people. 1 + 1 isn't 2. It's infinite. So please, I beg of you,
Please, lift your head.
well,
We're all human. We don't wish to abandon innocence to the demons. Ronaldo Kuriki, we will do the best we can. However, we can't make any official promises. We still have our own duties to attend to. I'm sure we both have important tasks to return to. We'll take our leave.
thanks for coming with me. I wonder if we managed to truly reach them. I'm gonna stop by the shelter on the way back. I'll see you later.
I suppose there's a chance the electrical components might ignite and chain react with the chemicals and the... No, it's negligible. Why? Are you interested in it? Curiosity is the heart of scientific advancement, after all. This is the machine for outputting patterns of memory engrams to external storage, Prototype 1. It's just a proof of concept, though, so an improvised unit is good enough for now. On the topic of why did you decide to make something this ingenious, Fumi? I've seen a lot of stuff in this world. All of that has made me remember that memory is rather unreliable. And if memory itself is unreliable, then any theory that the world is based on subjectivity is also unreliable. Of course, the memory's ambiguous nature is an important defense mechanism for humanity. What I'm talking about right now is how the state of memory itself is unreliable. Like how our memories can be completely overhauled or completely erased. Ugh, don't you hate it when that happens? And yet it does. We have experienced such things firsthand. So, that's what started me thinking. What if we could save our memories externally? If we managed to do that, we'd be able to retrieve our memories instantaneously should our minds ever be erased or rewritten. Again. No, that wouldn't be just as good at all. It couldn't record the qualia, the very nature of how things seem or feel to us individually. The thought experiment of Mary's Room by Frank Jackson would be a good example. This may sound like it should be categorized under philosophy, and that would be close but not entirely accurate. It originally stands between the properties of dualism or a neutral monism. Exactly. So, that's my point. I want my memory data to be able to reproduce that sense of qualia, individual understanding. I guess if I had to explain it to someone less intelligent than myself, I'd say it was a backup of the soul. This machine is our first step in challenging the hard problem of consciousness. Although, Suppose we were able to create this perfect backup data and save those memories. If the auxiliary storage itself is composed of matter, then it cannot transcend worlds during a regression like the ones we've been through. So ultimately, I'd like to conceptualize this memory data and save it on the Akashic Record. In the meantime, my test subject should be arriving at any moment.
Yo, Fumi! Can you really make me smarter?
Yep, I really can. Fumi Kano doesn't lie.
Wait a sec, what's that giant machine for? Are you sure this is gonna be okay?
It'll be fine. I definitely considered the effects this could have on the human body. Although we are going to connect your brain to this machine, so surgery will be necessary. Oh, it's no big deal. You'll just need to try and pull off the bald look for a while.
Surgery? Hold up!
Fumi, is it true Daichi needs surgery? I gathered the tools and prepped the OR.
Hey, Otome. We've been waiting for you. Let me just go and set up.
Actually, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to get smarter. I am totally content at this level of not the sharpest star in the shed. See ya.
Fumi, is Daichi all right?
Damn, the twit got away. I underestimated his intelligence level. If I drug him and keep him in a state of partial consciousness while I get everything set up... Wait a second. Are you free at the moment? You are, right? You are, for sure. Huh? Did you need something? Not okay. Everything is not okay. My plans to convert memory to data and forge a backup had to be scrapped entirely. If we were to actually convert all memories into a data stream, we'd be sure to run into capacity issues. Even if we could create accurate data packets from brain signals, I don't know that we'd be able to recreate the corresponding feelings. I even thought about tracing the reactions through the amount of intracerebral substances secreted, but... I guess feelings don't work that way. I'm going to have to restart from the basic theory level. Can I even convert memory into data? There, question answered. If there's nothing else, you can go away now. Because I'm a scientist. As a scientist, my memory is my one and only weapon. It's the coalescence of all our knowledge, our thoughts and theories and inklings. But now, there's a chance I might lose it, or have it rewritten by some godstar with a grudge. And I don't like that might factor. I don't like it one bit. I mean, what is that about? I don't want to be stuck with something so uncertain. Oh, know. If I can't create a database, I'll just have to use some other method. What if I took existing information from the Akashic record and processed that data in real time? If I went with that, perhaps I'd be able to use a similar structure to the demon summoning app. I'll need an AI powerful enough to process a flabbergastingly enormous amount of data. It'd have to be constructed. That'll never work. This is so frustrating. Nobody knows what's going to happen to the world after this. There just isn't enough time. Haven't you heard me blabber on for long enough? Leave, you're in my way.
Look, I met my kitty again, and many new friends. They're all his family. I'm having them test my chawanmushi. Do you like this one? Okay. How about this one? No? You don't like this one? Okay. It has room for improvement. That tickles! It took a long time, but we finally met each other again. I'm very, very, very happy. Me too. I still met up with all of you, even though I didn't have my memories yet. That's because our bonds are strong. They last even between worlds. That's why I was able to meet him again. We couldn't meet earlier because I was busy fighting to protect important things. So now I'll do everything I can to protect him and this small happiness.
Hey, have you seen Makoto around? I haven't been able to have any long talks with her since we all came together. I wanted to chat with her for a bit. You know, if Makoto hadn't been honest with me in the previous world, I probably wouldn't have chosen this path. I'm really grateful to you two. You were always there to listen to me. Makoto is so amazing. She's so cool and great at taking care of people. She's always poised. She's like the perfect woman, you know? I hope I can become an adult like her. Thanks. I'm always happy to hear you say that.
Fumi, come on, give it back!
It's Makoto! Right on cue.
Aw, please, Mako. I'm just gonna borrow it. It's for an experiment.
Hey, stop! Hold it right there!
Why are you being so protective? Ooh, don't tell me you keep a diary on here.
Fumi, stop! Give me back my phone!
Why should I give it back? Wait, I know why. You've been sneaking pictures of him, haven't you? Oh, I gotta find out now. I'm so interested I might actually die of curiosity.
That's not true! I definitely do not have anything like that on there!
This requires all sorts of analysis. I'll most definitely be borrowing this. See ya.
Wait! Fumi!
Well, she's got a playful side to her too, sometimes. It gives her a human touch. Yeah, it's probably boring being perfect all the time. You agree, right? I'm gonna go. Makoto seemed pretty busy anyways. I'll talk with her next time. Probably. I just told you how it goes. La 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 la. And I just told you it's a bit off, moron. It's supposed to go la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la. Ugh! Now you got me all confused, stupid Hina. Well, we are an ideal idol duo, right, I? Sometimes we get a little too passionate, though, and end up in screaming matches like this. At least we figured out how to argue properly not too long ago. It was pretty bad for a while. I would be bawling and she'd start biting me. It was not a pretty picture. I barely broke the skin. Let it go. Besides, you weren't any better. The way you acted the first time we met was so awkward. Listen to this, right? So there I was, playing my keyboard out on the street, just improvising. Then this crazy girl in the crowd starts spinning and dancing. And of course, it was stupid Hina. She was in the groove, right? So I finish, and she just runs up to me and shouts, "Let's form a duo!" Talk about coming on too strong. Plus, duo? It's not like we're a comedy act or something. You're lucky it was me you came to, not some other random street pianist. They'd be totally freaked out by that, right? Nuh-uh, that's so not true. Listen here. It just means that stupid music is that amazing. When I first heard Irie's music, I was stuck trying to decide between doing what my family wanted or what I wanted. The moment I heard those keys, I knew what I had to do. Ai's music saved me. Hina was in Nagoya for a traditional Japanese dance recital, but she totally ditched it to dance with me. Ai's music has the power to sway hearts. I'll give her that. What do you mean, give her that? I've got tons of other good points. Like how I'm overflowing with youth. Something you seem to be lacking. Toss her an insult and she flings it right back. I'd never expect anything less from my Ai.
speaking of which, we should get back to that melody. Hey, let's ask him what he thinks. We seem to have hit a wall.
Good idea. It's about the new song you and I talked about. It's supposed to help people have hope for the future. Except we're stuck on the chorus. What kind of melody do you think would work? That's not really what we were asking for, but... Wait, that just might work. This might make the dance a lot more complex, Hina. Are you okay with that tune?
Have some faith in your partner, Ai. You're always reading too much into stuff. It keeps you from going all out. Don't worry. I'll follow along no matter what you play. So you play your heart out.
Aw, Hina. Okay, I won't hold back. We're going full throttle with an Irie melody I know you'll love. Thanks for your help. This is gonna be our best song yet.
Come on, let's go try it out. Thanks.
Hey man, how are you doing? We took down Arcturus, so there's a relief. Now that Yamato's back, I realize how dependent we were on him. Yeah, we got tons to thank him for. I wish we could get him a present or something, to show our appreciation, you know? The only problem is, what do you get for the guy who has no interest at all? Speak of the devil, there's our Prince Arrogant. Perfect timing. I'll just go ask him right now. You wait here. Hey! Yamato!
Stop yelling, Shijima. I am not deaf.
Oh, my bad. So, totally casual thing I gotta ask you. No biggie, just wondering, what kind of stuff do you like?
What do I like? Willpower is great. I tend to approve of strength, physical and otherwise.
You know what? That was on me. I was totally unclear there. Let me phrase it this way. Like, is there anything you want?
Capable personnel.
Huh. Okay. Oh, hey, I know. If someone, not me by the way, wanted to, hypothetically, again, not me, get you some kind of present, what would you enjoy?
I don't need your charity, Shijima.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't. Sorry to bug you.
Huh?
Critical failure, dude. I couldn't even get a whiff of the idea of a hint. Sorry, man. I'm out. Maybe it wasn't that good an idea. It'd probably be best if you asked him yourself. He likes you. I know. I was the one who suggested it. But will you please ask him? I'll go see if I can scrounge up some intel from the others.
Huh. What are you doing there? Shijima asked me the same questions not moments ago. What are you two plotting? I see. I suppose I can accept your offer if that's the case. However, I do not lack anything at the moment. Whenever I am in need of something, I look into the cause of the problem and solve it. That's simply how I've been living. Of course, I do understand your intentions. I will have to examine this matter again in the future.
Your hand's hurt. Here, let me take a quick look.
It's just a scratch, nothing worth worrying about.
Did you go to medical school? The world's getting crazy out there, so who can tell how sanitary things are? Even the smallest cut can get infected. And if that happens, you're causing yourself and everyone else a lot of trouble.
And I can't argue with you, Otome. All right, take a look.
You're always getting hurt, huh? Every time I tend your wounds, it makes me think of Chief Miyako.
Me too. Oh, hey. Well, there was this one time, before the Triangulum attacked. We were on a mission and I got injured. It was pretty bad. Chief Miyako rescued me.
I was so surprised when the chief brought her in. She was panicked. The poor girl looked like she was about to burst into tears. It was the only time she really looked her age. Yes, I guess it's a little hard to imagine.
I don't think I'll ever forget. When I was finally breathing normally again, she was elated. I swear I heard her whisper, "Thank goodness." Maybe you see her differently, but she treats everybody equally. She wants to save lives, regardless of whether they're gyps or civilians. She'd toss aside the lives of the few without a moment's hesitation to save the lives of the many, but once the mission is complete, she would gladly lay down her life to save the survivors.
Sometimes, I wonder which one's the real her.
Both, I think. That's what makes her who she is, the ability to be both. Chief Miyako's desire to save lives is real. That's why she's able to risk lives without hesitation, to save others. I'm sure you're not the only one who thinks that.
I think I'd probably hesitate a bit.
It may be noble, but I doubt it's an easy choice to make, no matter how fierce your convictions. It's always hard to stick to your convictions. Hesitation or personal feelings will get in the way.
That makes sense. As a doctor, I want to save every life that comes into my care, but if I was told I could only save you, or a total stranger, in my heart, I don't think I'd know what to do.
Chief Miyako doesn't have that worry. She can somehow choose more lives over less every time. There's no confusion, no hesitation, only determination to carry out her goals and keep people safe. It's almost unreal. That firm volition with all emotion removed. Yeah?
I guess I do too.
She's a little frightening in her determination, but I also pity her. How could a 17-year-old girl turn out like that?
You've worked with her for a long time, Mako. You must have some idea. I guess she never talks about herself, though.
Very true. Even if we did know more about her, what could we do?
No point worrying about it, I suppose. We just need to do what we can to help. Oh, look at that. We've been talking for quite a while, huh? You're all patched up, Mako. You don't need to be so reckless. You're a girl too, after all. Isn't that right? See, Mako? He most definitely agrees.
Oh, why are you even asking him?
Well, I had to ask because... Don't make me spoil the secret.
Otome!
So you make sure to take care. Mako might die of worry if her widow lovey-dovey boy pushed himself too far and got hurt.
What? Lovey-dovey? What are you going on about? It's not that I'm not worried about you. It's just... how can I put it? It's not that I love you or don't love you. I mean, not yet. I mean, why are you making me say this sort of stuff? You're a very dependable comrade in arms.
Oh, ruin my fun. I thought I'd finally hear you confess your love.
Sheesh, Otome. What am I gonna do with you? I should be off.
That Mako's such a cutie. She didn't seem to feel any regrets about leaving Gyps. But I think she's really worried about Chief Miyako. I'll check on Mako later, but you should try and talk to her too.
All those injured, please step this way. We have medical supplies ready.
Why didn't you save my daughter? Cowards! You could have saved her! With all that power! You should have!
I'm sorry. There was no other choice. We had to leave her to save the others.
No. No. It's too much.
I'm so sorry. All those injured, please step this way. We have medical supplies ready.
They act so damn righteous, but they left people to die all the same.
You know as well as I do that if they'd gone to help those people, we'd all be dead. Listen, man, we were in the larger group. There was no other option.
Maybe, but there were kids with the others, man. I can't come to terms with that.
Ah, it's you. Chip's just finished carrying out a rescue operation. I wonder how the agents with boots on the ground in that mission actually feel. I'm sorry, that was a silly thing to say. The operation's over. All this is just conjecture. Watching them all reminds me of my own missions with Gyps. I could never agree that it was worth sacrificing the few to save the many. I used to argue with Chief Miyako all the time. I remember once I was protesting a mission, and Chief Miyako just shot back with a theoretical situation. There's a train car that's out of control. Up ahead, the railroad splits. There are workers on both ends. 5 workers will die if you let the train run its course, but only 1 if you switch rails. She asked if it would be better to switch the rails or let the train continue on its path. Nothing. I couldn't answer. She said she would sacrifice the one. No fear, no hesitation. I couldn't say anything back. I wonder if I was even qualified to serve her. Maybe so. What would you have said to her question?
I was wondering what you two were discussing. It seems ethics is the order of the day.
Oh, Chief Yamato.
You understand the burdens of leadership well. Caring for subordinates' mental well-being is a commander's job. Very well. Allow me to answer that question of yours and dispel your anxiety.
Please, what would you do?
If I had command when this alleged train incident would occur, I would do nothing.
Huh? Nothing?
Furthermore, the choice would be of no consequence, regardless of whether I make the switch. Capable humans would use their wisdom to survive. The incompetent will die sooner, if not later. I judge by your silence that was not the answer you desired. But of course, that wasn't the point of the question.
Then, what was the point? I understand. Whether you'd save the many or sacrifice the few, there are other answers.
Exactly. Reality is never so clear-cut. Don't simplify the problem, Sako. If you have the time to ponder some idle logic puzzle, think about every angle.
Every angle. That's it! Chief Yamato, thank you so much!
The both of us gave you counsel. Don't let me down, Sako.
Yes, sir. I think I finally understand, thanks to the both of you. I'm gonna go think on the meaning of those words a little longer. Well, I'll see you later. Thank you.
Hey, you know me too well. You're a real zoologist.
Zoologist? Cute. I can't see anything past all these roses.
Now, Ronnie, aren't you the one who suggested we buy even more? Oh, these? Times being what they are, roses were pretty cheap, so we went ahead and bought all they had. Excellent timing, right? Because you can't exactly spell proposal without rose, can you? Which reminds me, all the funeral chrysanthemums were sold out. Yeah, I guess that's nothing to joke about.
I guess it's no surprise with the way the world's gone.
I say, with the way the world's gone, that's all the more reason to spread some cheer. Don't you agree?
Exactly. The passion represented in these roses would set any lady's heart ablaze.
Calm down, Ronnie. Take a breath. We don't want to set anything ablaze. Look, no matter what her answer is, that girl needs some cheering up. And this is just the thing to do it. Thanks. And if she says no, I'll bring a few handfuls back and we can split them.
Worry not, my friend. I swear as your loyal wingman that this proposal shall succeed.
I think you're more invested in this than I am, Ronnie. Let's save some excitement for the actual proposal, okay? Ooh, we should get going. I hate being late. Vamoose! Onward and upward! Wish me luck!
Hey, so about Joe's proposal. Don't be so insensitive. He lost the ring, so he couldn't go through with it.
There was a hole in my jacket. I guess no matter what state the world's in, this thing's doomed to have a hole in it. I guess that's what I get for buying a cheap knockoff.
But at least she sewed a patch on for you. I think she did a good job. It may be a knockoff, but it's got more warmth and care in it than a real one could ever have. You can't question the love in that mending.
That ring was expensive. On the bright side, maybe I'll channel this frustration next time we're in battle. But come on, I was so close. And now back to square one. I don't know much about brands, but that ring was from Chiffony. You haven't heard of Chiffony? Well, what do you know? You're in high school.
Wait, Joe. Tell me the name of that brand again.
I don't know when you became a fashionista, Ranamatopia. I stared at it for hours, so I know. C-H-I-F-Phony. Chiffony.
Joe, a ring's a ring. Just get her some other one. Tell you what, if you want, I'll go pick one out with you next time. In fact, yes, that would probably be best. We'll do just that. Leave it to me. I, Ronaldo Kuriki, do solemnly swear that I will not rest until Joe has a new engagement ring.
Okay, this is getting kind of weird. I'm perfectly capable of handling this myself. Although, you guys did cheer me up. Thanks. And with that, I take my leave.
So, wanna hear a secret? I felt so bad after the failed proposal attempt that I told Joe's girlfriend the whole story. She knows him so well, she could tell something was up the moment he walked in the room. And do you know what she told me? She said she'd wait for him as long as it takes, even if that means forever. That Joe's a lucky guy. I hope he knows it.
Oh, hey, great timing. We were going to go ask Yamato about the whole administrative authority thing. Wanna tag along?
Hey, good idea! You are Yamato's favorite after all. I'm sure if you're there, he'll open up a lot more. Alright, well, let's get a move on.
Yes? What is it?
Hey, remember how you were talking with Miyako about the administrative authority? What exactly did you mean by that? It's because we possess this authority thing. That's why Miyako wants us to sacrifice ourselves to reactivate the astrolabe, right?
Correct. Administrative authority is required to use the astrolabe. It is something held by all rightful administrators. We hold the authority within us all, which is why Miyako's plan requires all 13 of us. Combined, we could pass that along to Alcor so he could reactivate the astrolabe. A true administrator requires not just the swords, but the authority as well. Anything else? Alcor divided up Polaris' authority and stored it within us. Therefore, Alcor does not hold administrative authority. It is divided among the 13 of us. It would be complicated if he held onto the authority himself. Since he is a sword, he is bound by the laws of the administrators. He would have to transfer his authority if another administrator appeared. The moment Arcturus arrived, Alcor would have had to surrender his authority. That would have left Arcturus free to use the astrolabe. Humanity would have been erased easily. But Arcturus didn't possess administrative authority, so he couldn't use it. Unlike administrators and swords, we humans are not part of the control system of the Akashic Record. That is why Arcturus did not automatically obtain administrative authority. Alcor did this as a safeguard against Uri, who was supposed to be the next administrator. We would be in a much more dire situation if it weren't for Alcor's foresight.
So that's what happened. But if Psyduke is the one who gave us his authority, why can't we just give it back to him instead of having to sacrifice ourselves?
In order to return the administrative authority, we require the use of the astrolabe. In fact, Alcor used the astrolabe to grant it to us the first time.
Oh, I see. Since we can't use the astrolabe right now, we can't return the authority to Alcor in a normal way, which is why we'd have to sacrifice ourselves for Miyako's plan.
Correct.
That must be why she was so willing to offer her help in bringing all of us together again.
Judging from what you've told me of her, that was most likely her purpose. She may have been spreading Nicaea to increase the odds of you regaining your memories, thus making it easier to discover us.
So that's what happened. We have the administrative authority now. Does that mean if the astrolabe were still operational, we could have done almost anything?
Your conjecture seems logical, but it isn't quite that simple. Only non-humans, such as administrators or swords, are capable of using the astrolabe to its full extent. I was able to use a portion of the astrolabe's powers, but even then, I was limited only to restoring corrupted data.
So, how do we make full use of the astrolabe? I mean, we gotta use it at some point to fix the world, right?
There are 3 requirements. First, we require the administrative authority in full, which means all 13 of us must be together. Second, we need a non-human to control the astrolabe, such as Alcor. Finally, we need to reactivate it. Once we've done all these things, we can make full use of the astrolabe.
So we need to find solutions for 2 and 3, huh? Psyduke's been captured by Miyako, and we don't know how to reactivate the astrolabe.
Because we are currently incapable of using the astrolabe, we have no way of restoring the world. Not to mention, we have yet to find a way to halt the spread of the void either. The odds are not currently in our favor.
Then is Miyako's plan really the only way to save this world?
If everything she told us is true, then yes. However, we can't be certain she is being honest with us, and even if she is, should we follow the path she presented to us? I suggest you give it some thought. We will speak on it tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, we'll go tell everyone else about the administrative authority, just so they're aware too. It's best to know everything before we make a decision about cooperating with Miyako.
Ah, another day, another revelation. I've taken the liberty of preparing a summary of the events. What will it be, Master? Would you care to hear it? Understood. Well then, after Mistress Otome gave you a checkup overnight, you awoke in the infirmary. Soon after, Mistress Makoto, who had narrowly escaped from the perils of Gyps, arrived at your new base and rejoined your merry band. Unfortunately, she was unable to discover Miyako Hotsuin's true intentions. Nonetheless, I must remark that I was truly glad to see Mistress Makoto safe and sound. After that, you all departed for the Sky Tower in order to free His Excellency. For that, I thank you, sir. On your way there, you were forced into an engagement against numerous Gyps agents guarding the terminal. You gracefully dispatched your opponents. Well done. And proceeded to the Sky Tower's underground facility. There you were able to speak with His Excellency, albeit briefly, and learned that Master Yamato was within the Akasha Stratum. You also learned that His Excellency's prison was powered by the Dragon Stream, and Master Yamato's help would be needed to free him. However, you had no means of reaching the Akasha Stratum, and hence no way of returning Master Yamato to this world. Suddenly, Arcturus arrived. Though you fought with ferocity and courage, its mysterious abilities forced you to a hasty retreat. Strangely enough, you were aided in this endeavor by Miyako Hotsuin, who held back the beast while you fled. But you soon realized she only did this because you were essential to her mysterious plan. While fighting Arcturus, your friends also regained their memories of facing this being once before. This led you all to the admirable conclusion that this was not the second world, but rather the third. There was an in-between world in which your friends battled the Triangulum. I am sorry, Master. If things had all gone according to plan, you would have been leading a peaceful life without such tragic memories.
My condolences to you all for the unexpected hardships you must now face. To worsen matters, in this middle world wherein your friends fought the Triangulum, it seems you did not exist. Though regrettable, it does explain why you are the only one not to share the strange dreams of your compatriots. Now, I should mention that during this time, in the current world, the void began spreading rapidly. The world as you know it was on the brink of annihilation. You all collectively decided that Master Yamato's aid was crucial to vanquishing the beast Arcturus. After all, in the second world, it was Master Yamato and His Excellency who finally slew the wicked creature. Shortly after, Mistress Fumi discovered a unique terminal that Gyps had endeavored to keep hidden. Using that, you could travel to the Akasha Stratum and return with Master Yamato. No sooner was this plan formed than you received a death video detailing Master Yamato's demise. You made haste to the Akasha Stratum with your friends. There, finally, that was when you learned why he had stayed there after the last regression. It turns out, your data within the Akashic record was under attack by the Triangulum. Master Yamato had been using the astrolabe to salvage and restore it. Your absence from the second world is due to this heinous attack on your data. Due to Master Yamato's efforts remaining within the Akasha Stratum and repairing your data, you were successfully resurrected in this, the third world. There was still more to learn. If Master Yamato stopped his attempts to restore your data, you would disappear from this world as well. And to that end, he refused to leave the Akasha Stratum. However, your charm and wit won the day, and you were successful in convincing him to depart and assist with Arcturus. You proposed that you and the friends you have gathered would slay Arcturus long before your existence was erased. Master Yamato, inspired by your optimism, acquiesced and left the Akasha Stratum. And with his powers backing your own, you were able to finally defeat the beast Arcturus in glorious combat. But, while you were now safe, the void, on the other hand, continued to spread. And what's more, if we are to believe Miyako Hotsuin's calmly delivered words, the astrolabe remains. Later, she revealed more distressing news about her mysterious plan. By sacrificing herself, the Triangulum, and the 13 of you, she hopes to raise up His Excellency as a rightful administrator. That girl claims that her plan is the only one capable of saving this world from terrible and utter destruction. She asked, nay, demanded, that you all give up your own lives to see this plan fulfilled. She gave you a deadline of tomorrow morning to prepare your answer, and then, in a displeased master, I ask you to think carefully about your decision. Can that girl's words be trusted? Do you truly believe that her plan is the only way to protect your world? That concludes my summary of the day's events. May your tomorrow be a nice day as well.
Friday. The day of wrath dawns. Now do the children of men tremble.
Are you awake? I'd rather not. It would be rude of me. Come to the command room once you're dressed. Chief Yamato called a meeting. That's all.
Good morning. Did you sleep all right?
Really, dude? Damn, you've got nerves like steel. I couldn't stop thinking about what Miyako-chan said yesterday. I didn't get a wink of sleep.
We're all here. Now that you've all had a chance to sleep on it, have we made up our mind? Yes, it is time to decide our course of action.
Well, I've been giving it a lot of thought, and even if it will save the world, I just don't know about giving up our lives, you know?
Then, should we refuse? We have no guarantees that Miyako Hotsuin is telling us the truth. And besides, we can't be sure that her plan is really the only way to save the world.
You're right. But do we have another plan? Wait, we shouldn't do as Miss Miyako asks just because we don't have another option prepared. There has to be a better way.
Huh. Looks like we're getting a call from Chief Miyako.
Good morning. I have given you a night to consider my proposal. Have you come to a decision?
What are we gonna do? You're not gonna tell her we'll sacrifice ourselves, are you? We fought the administrators and gone through so much. We can't just give up now.
I think we should consider how much we truly trust this woman. We've overcome very difficult odds up to this point. Are we sure we won't be able to overcome the scenario she's trying to convince us of? The answer should be clear to us all.
Now, tell me your answer. So that is your answer.
Yeah! We can find a way where no one has to die.
Where no one has to die. If only there truly was such a path.
We will find a way, no matter what. And that includes you too, Miss Miyako. We'll find a solution where no one has to be sacrificed.
You're all so strange. After all I've done, you're still worried about my well-being. Yet I must say this. There is no solution. The world cannot be saved without sacrifice.
You give in way too easily. There's always another answer.
If so, then what other way is there? Yes, as I thought.
No, there is! All we need to do is reactivate the astrolabe. We'll just find another way to do it, Miss Miyako. We can!
If we can make it work, we can stop the void, and the damaged world will be healed. We did the same thing when we fought Polaris.
That may be true, but what means do you have of activating the astrolabe? It's completely shut down. All functions are inaccessible. It will only reactivate when a true administrator sits upon the heavenly throne. Which is why there is no other option. Only my plan will work. Even if you were to somehow reactivate the astrolabe, another problem yet remains.
And what's that?
The administrators. Arcturus and Polaris aren't the only ones in existence. Uri, Alferk, Alderamin. There are a multitude of stars with the potential to become an administrator. Unless a true administrator is created, the others will continue to lay siege to mankind.
I say let them come. Who cares how many show up? We'll bash in their creepy faces every time.
That would be an eternal struggle. Moreover, do you expect you would be victorious every time? You wouldn't be the only ones to suffer. Civilians too would be caught in harm's way. Do you wish for all humanity to be caught up in this conflict? This never-ending battle?
That's...
I will ask once more. Please cooperate with me. Concede to my plan.
But... are you sure?
So, you will work with me. You truly mean this? So that is your answer.
He's right. We will find a way where everybody can live.
Yeah, Miyako, you may have already given up, but I promise we will find a better way. We just have to keep thinking, keep searching.
I see. Negotiations have broken down. I suppose I have no choice but to force you to comply with my plan.
What? Damn. I guess we really are Miyako-chan's enemies now. Right. Last time she trapped us with that power, there was no way to fight back.
Then we need to find a way of countering her use of the Dragon Stream. My power with it is weaker than before. But with the right ritual, I should become a match for her.
A ritual? What do you mean?
We need to go to Mount Fuji. I've been looking into it, and the facility which controls the Dragon Stream is in the mouth of the mountain in this world as well. If I perform the ritual there, I'll fully regain my power over the Dragon Stream.
Roger that. I'll start hacking the GIPS database and see if I can find the terminal code for Mount Fuji.
I'm counting on you, Kano. How long will it take?
They've likely increased their security over there. It may take a while.
In that case, get to work. We'll depart from Mount Fuji as soon as you have obtained the code. Everyone else, make the necessary preparations for the coming battle. And let's continue searching for a way to save the world. Dismissed. You, stay here for a moment. About the astrolabe, we need a plan ahead of time about what we'll do once we're in control. It's in our best interest if you know what functions it is capable of. It may grant us more options in the future. But our time is running short. Come find me later when you and I can talk.